Giving strength to your foundation. February 15, 2014. My beautiful children, what is being witnessed is so many people want to have things in order for life to be lived in a certain way, yet you want them yesterday instead of being patient and waiting for them to come when they are meant to. You are living in an instant society and are often distracted by the convenience of being able to attain certain wants with little effort. There is less effort even among your modern era given to building from within, because building of anything means work, digging, and sometimes you may uncover something ugly or you may get a little dirty. The truth is, my beautiful children, all the beautiful things you wish for your life also include the building of your inner self, based on truth, wisdom, and love for what you are doing, love for yourself and love for all other dear souls that are a part of life, even if they are merely a brief association. In order to build a life that you wish to see manifest, you need to work on your foundations and be ready to dig deep and get to the root of so many messes that have been buried. You are not meant to remain in hiding from your truth, nor are you meant to live without expressing from your authentic self. We know you prefer to work only on the exterior of your life, but that is not all of who you really are. To be all you can be, you must work on the hard stuff too. We know inner work can take a long time because there's so much to unravel, and it's too easy to create a wall or shelter when something inside of you gets too close to your own truth, but we want you to face those truths, to learn from them, and to allow them to help further develop you with deep wisdom that can and will be used when other challenges come, and you know they will. Life is filled with challenges to encourage you to stay on course, to determine how focused you are to your own cause and to life in general. Don't just work at pleasing the crowd, to see how many will look at you. Work at building your inner self with truth and honesty, discovering and exploring your wisdom and coming to the joy and freedom of living from your authentic and beautiful self as you were intended. When you begin to build your foundations, understand their construction will not be immediate. For your foundations to be solid, it will take a lot of discipline and work from you. And once your foundation is built, there will be times in the future when you may have to restructure your foundation as your thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions change as you change and evolve. When confronted with difficult situations, it makes no difference how damaging it may appear on the outside, it is on the inside that makes the difference. Knowing you have the strength to persevere and that you are not feeling threatened by the arrival of the situation. Sinkholes have been talked about in some of your many news media. If a road or an actual building can have a sinkhole, imagine them happening to you. One moment you are enjoying the cool, refreshing morning air, the next moment you are moving through uncertainty and find yourself hit by grief or sadness that creates so much despair, and all that remains of your foundation is in rubble. Sometimes life is taken for granted, many people do not appreciate what they have, they don't work diligently to enhance their inner self, and when the world comes knocking with unexpected events, everything seems to go upside down. But when the dust settles and clarity is welcomed back into the frightened mind, the individual is able to recognize his or her issues and slowly begin to work on rebuilding themselves and their life. Yet if they had a strong foundation, the rebuild wouldn't be as dramatic or difficult. Take the time to build your foundation, don't rush it, because we have all seen what happens with work that is rushed. Something gets missed and later on more problems arise. It is always better to do each step right, with full attention and intention. You will need courage to go into places you may have closed the door of, places that no one knows about but you, and before your foundations are up and standing, all inner turbulence has to be dealt with. If you keep issues bottled up and not dealt with, they will continue to hinder your growth and you will continue to attract the negative side of karma. Don't build your foundation within an unstable environment, because at any moment something can enter your life and bring it all down into ruin. Time is your ally and friend, never your enemy, and in time all things come into fruition. Don't become distracted by outward appearances of your surface, it is what's underneath that could create problems if you remain unaware of your inner self. How does one begin building their foundation, you may wonder? Well, my beautiful children, it begins with a plan. Knowing what you want, knowing without a doubt what your values are, willingness to uncover your truth, accepting any weaknesses as opportunity for improvement, etc. Once you have established your plan that includes checkpoints for you to go over to ensure all is working and moving towards the direction you have envisioned, then the hard work begins. To build your foundation without a plan would only bring your foundation to quick halt, as you would not know what to do, where to go, or why. Once you have approved of every step required for the construction of your foundation, then you begin at the bottom or at the very beginning and work your way towards the surface. This means, my beautiful children, you do have to go down and deep into yourself and start sweeping and cleaning out all that has been left buried far too long. This process of your development and growth, the building of your foundation, cannot be done by anyone else but you. You must do your own digging, your own inner sweeping. Of course, you are to have any deity for support and guidance, but not even they can remove the cobwebs that have overgrown. There will be times when you will struggle with what you are discovering. You may cry and you may shout, but through all the struggling you are also uncovering the truth of the situation that was buried, and you are coming to your own truth. And this inner struggle will help you move up and out through the aggravation and will help strengthen your foundation. It is not the building of your foundation done through robotic steps that will make your structure strong, but the issues you face and overcome along the way that will provide you the greatest strength. It is the process that you move through the difficulties with, that get you through, that add the strength to your foundation, my beautiful children. This is a time of great learning of who you are, things you may have not realized because you were too busy pushing away your true and authentic self. Don't fight the obstacles, let them come. Work through them with care and appreciation, because in each step you are putting another essential piece into your foundation, making it even stronger. The exterior of your foundation is what you mostly like to decorate. It is what you want so many people to see and be wowed over, yet what is being viewed from your surface cannot repair your inner self or fix any sinkholes that are growing inside of you because you are too afraid to enter the unknown of your own self. If you are truly at peace with yourself and you know there is nothing you need or want because you are completely satisfied with life, then there would be no need to attract a crowd. You will not need people to feel sorry for you or to be in the spotlight. It is important, my beautiful children, to discover your inner power, and you do not do this by putting up pretty walls that spew exaggerated truths just to please an audience of your peers. You discover your inner power by your ability to overcome humility, rejection, and even intimidation, and it's within the process of overcoming these obstacles that you will find your drive and realize it's this drive that propels you forward. This is your life, my beautiful children. Don't build your life on pretended versions of yourself. Instead, build your life based on your own inner wisdom derived from your own inner truth that you took the time to explore, learn, and know. Before you complete the building of your foundation, you need to make sure there is no lingering debris left behind. Make sure all that is not solid and strong is taken care of, and this could easily mean letting go of people that are not supportive, possibly moving or changing jobs. You may want to begin fresh somewhere else, because as you get closer to living from within your newly built foundation, you yourself will go a rebirth, and many find it better to begin new somewhere new, but this is not always the case for many reasons. Are there any areas in your life right now that need to be dug out, removed, or changed? How can you begin repairing the foundation you have? You start now, not tomorrow, as tomorrow is not promised to you. During each step that is part of your plan that you created to build yourself a strong and solid foundation, you will learn to dig past your fears, to overcome your insecurities, and learn to love yourself after you come to terms with how you felt about yourself in regards to your limitations and what you perceive to be true. And if by chance you find yourself in a corner uncertain which way to go, know deep inside you there is solid strength, built by you, piece by piece with love, and you will get through any challenge because of this strength. There are no shortcuts to the creation of your foundation. You have to move through each part, each step, and take on each struggle, each difficulty, and all else that is there buried and left to rot. But it wasn't the ugly thing that you buried that was rotting, it was you, and only you can clean the rot away. Don't give up, my beautiful children. Keep digging and keep uncovering all the incredible things of yourself that you have turned away from. Stand tall and strong, give up the part of you, the little ego self that has tried to get you to quit all your hard work and effort, and allow yourself to be you, to be your true self in all your glory and magnificence. You will dig past your sensitive nature and you will provide strength and courage where you thought there was no room, and you will give yourself the life you have planned because of the strength of your foundation that is there holding your dreams for life you deserve, a life filled with peace, love and happiness. As we prepare to end this transmission, I would like to give thanks to this vessel for allowing me to come forward and speak through her once again. Let us give thanks to the day that is before you. A new day filled with new beginning to embrace and rejoice in, a new day to continue working on the building of your inner self and being the best you can be in all that you are. I am Isis, through Julie Miller. spiritualnetworks.com